hero players be like?
The signal!
This looks like a job for... Aha! A hero player!
No, 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 no. Give me that. Oh. Oh. Idiot. This one. We're in the middle of a pandemic, you idiot. Put it on. Just a little reminder from your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh superhero, just a little PSA, if you will. Wear a mask. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Don't be like that, moron.
Just a real quick reminder, guys, if you enjoyed the little skit and it made you laugh, do me a solid and go check out my Teespring in the links below, and you can buy yourself a t-shirt to support the channel. This will go to decks, better equipment, that kind of thing. So do me that solid. You can get a Spank Me Harder Konami t-shirt or I'm Konami t-shirt for your friends, so you guys can make jokes together when we can finally go to events. And back to the video.
I pray if there's any level of divine justice, I never have to wear that green mask again. Oh, God, that thing's itchy. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Ben 10,000 yugioh. I'm your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh superhero. Hope you enjoyed that little skit / PSA. We are still in a little pandemic, and I know Americans are, that's all I'm going to say about that. Today's video, guys, we're going to be doing a hero deck profile. I have successfully resurrected the Bubble Beat. So we're going to, I'm going to show you guys what I think is the 2020 version of the Bubble Beat deck. As per the usual, if you're new to the channel, this is how we do things on my channel. You have the little skit / intro. But then we'll have some replay footage in the middle, and then at the end, you will have the deck profile. And this is one of my live deck profiles, because I'm on a string of those. So, without further ado, guys, let's go check out that replay footage, and I'll see you on the flip side.
guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that replay footage. By the way, that last deck that you saw me beat was an Eldritch Numeron deck, so that was kind of my, okay, cool, I've got the right kind of build here. So, let's go ahead and start off with the monsters, of course. You'll need triple Stratos. This is your +1 of your +1 cards. You're going to need this card. Also, fun fact, this guy can blow up spells and traps depending on the number of hero monsters in the field other than himself. So, that's kind of fun. Alright, then we got our double solid soldier. I guess you could say that I find 2 to be solid. And somebody in the comments is right now typing a hate comment at me over that joke. Basically, this is what's going to let you go into your extra deck, kinda. This is one of the combos. Is you need this guy plus a hero. And then basically we are going to, well, you'll see when we get to the extra deck. But basically, free summon. Also, if he gets sent to the graveyard by Mass Change or Poly, you get to bring back a hero, which means you could bring back Stratos, and then, you know, go plus if you need to again. Alright, so here's a hero that you haven't seen played in a while. Boom! Blaze Man. He's our Poly Searcher, so basically, and there's a reason for that, because this is a resurrected version of Bubble Beat. So, you'll see, I'll explain that in a minute. I'll put him to the side here. I'll explain that in a minute. Alright, then we got our Shadow Mist. You summon him off a Solid Soldier, you can get your Mass Change, or you'll summon him off of one of the monsters in the extra deck, and set up for the following turn. And then one reason why we're playing Blaze Man is we're playing triple Bubble Man, because this is Bubble Beat, guys. This is 2020's version of Bubble Beat. So, you play the Blaze Man, because he's going to search you Poly, which you can set, and then you can still play your Bubble Man. As well as fuse for things like Ab-Zero and other heroic cards. Alright, then we got our spells. Basically our 4 copies of Rhoda, essentially. You got your actual Rhoda, and then you have your E-Call. And then we got our hero lives. Basically this card's going to be like, oh yeah, well, free hero. And if you get Stratos, it's basically a 1 card Isolde. Now for our Isolde equip spells, we play the Magnum Shield, the Power of the Guardians, the Moon Mirror Shield, the Divine Sword, and the DDR. Basically what you really want to do is you want to send these 4, and then you have DDR to bring back stuff that gets banished off of the sword or Miracle Fusion. But that isn't always the case. That's just the most ideal. So we needed in the off chance, so we drew 1, they all needed to be useful. So, they're all basically attack boosters, as well as this card can be constant discard fodder. This card can get back into the deck. Then Power of the Guardians can actually protect the monster it's equipped to, and then Magnum Shield's just, you know, big. Makes all of our heroes big. Alright, then we got double Miracle Fusion. This actually does see play in this deck. So, there you go. And then you got your 1 Poly. Triple Mass Change. Alright, now for the not-so-hero-y stuff. Twin Twisters. Upstart. Double Dark Hole. Lightning Storm would be better. Just saying. Instead of Twisters and Dark Hole. But hey, work with what you got. Solemn Judgment. It's the I negate everything trap. Lost Wind. In old school Bubble Beat, you played Fiendish Chained. I find Lost Wind to be a little bit better. Also, you can activate it in the damage step, which does come up. Back to the front. Basically, what you're doing is you're going to be using this card to bring back either Shadow Mist or Stratos. And this is to get searches, or use Stratos to blow up opponents' effects in the end phase. So basically, or blow up their spells and traps during the end phase. So basically, then on your turn, you can make moves like you normally would. And the MVP, boom, Compulse. Just 2 copies, because you don't really need to see it all that much, but yeah. And you can feel free to play with the ratios of the main deck all you want. I'm just saying that what you want is you basically want 10 disruptive trap cards to back up your cards, and then of course, like I said, these could be lightning storms if you really wanted to do something more along that line. if you have the money for it. I do not. And of course, if you have the money for lightning storms, I'm sure you could just play regular heroes. Where I have to play the cheapest version available, and that is Bubble Beat. So, now we're going to go on to the extra deck. My favorite hero first. Boom! Absolute Zero. I wish I could build a deck centered just around Ab-Zero, like if there was just water elemental heroes that I could successfully make a deck with. I would absolutely go that route, but unfortunately, it's just not plausible. All right. Then we've got elemental hero, a Great Tornado. This is the other target, one of the other targets. For Miracle Fusion and Poly, he's just going to half all the opponent's monsters. The Shining, basically he gets points for all the heroes that are banished. And then if he dies, he's going to give you back those heroes. That is important. As well as making big here. Both of these guys are kind of meant for, they're all meant to facilitate OTKs. Then you got Mask Hero Diane. And also Mask Hero Divine Wind. Both of these cards kind of serve the same purpose, depending on what's available for you to mass change into, but they basically are both +1s upon beating something in battle. Then you have Anki combos. You combo this, you know, when your opponent has monsters, so you can go, you know, beat over a monster and then go get Dark Law and do maybe a little more damage. Vapor. This card would be better if it was Acid, but I don't own an Acid, so Dark Law, we only have one Shadow Mist, so we're only going to play with one Dark Law. Blade Armor Ninja, that's our Exceeds now section. Double Attacker, facilitates OZKs. Excalibur, same concept. Moving a little quicker because my battery's dying. Abyss Dweller, think of this card as kind of the other card that's to tell the graveyard no, since we only have the one Shadow Mist, and therefore we only can play the one Dark Law. So Abyss Dweller is the other card to tell the graveyard to screw off. You shouldn't need it, but it's there just in case. Dread Decimator, you know, makes all the heroes at points too big. Wonder Driver, basically it just recurs resources that are already used. Isolde, this is a key extra deck monster. I'll get to that in a minute. And then Proxy F Magician, it's just, if we can, it's just another way to fuse, since we have limited fusion spells. Alright, Isolde is kind of the key card here. Basically what you want to do is you want to take any of your two heroes, doesn't really matter what they are, assuming that they're optimal. You probably have something like, you know, Solid Soldier and Stratos, you know, so there you go, you get your opponent will probably waste hand traps like Ash Blossom on the Stratos in this deck's particular case, and then you'll go and you'll make Isolde, right? Then you'll send your Equip spells and you'll go get your Shadow Mist, right? Then your Shadow Mist pops out off of this, gives you your mass change. You'll set that, and hopefully you'll set two other cards, and that also will let you play Bubble Man if you have to, or if one of those cards is an e-call, you could also do another Bubble Man if you wanted to, and then you can go for an Exceeds play if that's something you want to do. But you don't have to do that. The idea then is you want to stop at Shadow Mist in this, and then voila, you hopefully have other disruptions with your back row, and then your opponent gets to have to fight through a protected Dark Law. So that's all of it. Make sure you guys remember to like the video, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think, and subscribe if you're new. Guys, we're almost at 900. I'm super psyched, so you know, look forward to something pertaining to that. And I gotta go because my battery's dying, so peace.